Hello there, Victoria Hunter at the Art and Wine Festival, and we're about to chat with a few folks here. And we're being interrupted. We're being interrupted by Rod Passion, the late Olympian. Better late than never. Wow. He is lighting the official fondue pot. Thank you very much. Now the Art and Wine Festival for Millbrae is officially open because the fondue pot has been lit. And when you're having wine, you're wanting that fondue.
Yum. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Have a great festival. And while we nosh on this, and as soon as they have it in their mouths, I will start asking them questions. Victoria Hunter here with the 2012 Millbrae Art and Wine Festival, and these are some of the folks who are actually responsible for it. Right here we have Lisa. She is the festival chair and the owner of Millbrae Jewelers.
Yes, come on down.
And you come on down. She's got prices. She's moving them out. Then we have Ed, the scintillating Ed here, who is the director of the Chamber of Commerce. So if you have any problems, you just call Ed.
Don't have any problems.
And then, of course, the producer of the Millbrae Art and Wine Festival. This is Corinne from Team Pro. So it's either all her fault or all her glory. One of the two.
All her glory. All her glory.
So let me ask each of you for a little bit about your role in the Art and Wine Festival and what we're going to expect today.
All right. This year is a big surprise for us. We started out with some foggy weather, but as we can see, there's lovely sunshine. Thank you. But we've got 7 blocks of food, fun, vendors. You can come down, buy anything from lovely paintings, handmade hats, photographies, nice pictures, feathers for your hair.
Wine.
We have beer. We have margaritas. We have some great
food.
Lots of food. We have some great bands this year lined up for you. We've got a little bit of everything this year.
And Ed, what is your role here other than overseeing and having fun?
Besides following Lisa around, just working with our wonderful volunteers. This is a community event, and when I first started with the chamber, people would come up to me as they introduce themselves to me on the street as Joe Smith, 24 years, Art and Wine Festival, before they would even tell me, Millbrae resident, 40 years. So it's an event that the community absolutely loves, comes out for. Lisa said it all, art, wine. We're looking at corn dogs after this interview, so we're really excited.
Having a corn dog party.
I'll just be looking at the corn dogs. I don't think I'll be eating any at the moment, maybe later. And do you have any words of wisdom for us, Corinne, other than everybody on time, everything worked perfectly?
We're open. We're here for business. Everybody come on down and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful Millbrae. It's nice and sunny today. You will really enjoy the festival.
Absolutely. We're all having a ball here. As you can see, we've got our fondue, we've got our wine, we've got our bread. We're just ready to rock and roll. Now, this is the 42nd annual. Hardly seems like it could have been that long. Of course, we all started when we were embryos. So.
That's right. That's right.
We're all just kids here. But it's a wonderful festival, and even though we did have our wayward Olympian stumble in, at least he lit the celebratory fondue so we could open the show.
That's right.
Now, there's so many wonderful things there. There are bands, and we're going to be talking to some of the members of bands later. We're going to be talking to, let me see here, Glitterface. Oh, yeah, they're coming up. And plus, we're going to have people all around. We have our Skycam, and they're checking on all the fun that's going on out there. They're going to be recording the events. They're going to be going by booths. They're going to be hanging out with the food. So you're going to get a full taste of this wonderful Art and Wine Festival, even if you're at home. But don't be at home. Come down. Enjoy it. Come down.
Have some fun.
The nice thing is, since we had a little fog this morning, it's not really, really hot, which is great. So you have a little shade. You're not just fanning yourself all the time. You can try on clothes to buy. It's all going to be a very comfortable scenario. And of course, there's music. There's great stuff for the kids. There's every sort of group here, Lions, everybody who is going to be making this day and in fact the entire weekend absolutely fabulous. Now, do you have any suggestions for people when they come down as far as parking and how to get here and all that sort of thing?
Absolutely. that is a huge concern for us here because we are the third largest festival on the peninsula and in the Bay Area. So that is a huge concern with us. We're also an environmentally sound event, which we pride ourselves on. We do recycling. The Boy Scouts help us generously cleaning the streets. So if you see them out there, give them a thumbs up because they work really diligent to make sure all the streets are nice and clean. But one thing that we pride ourselves on is the gracious Millbrae El Rancho Suites and Inn and Suites. Sorry, I'm all thumbs. Our minds are going a million miles a minute. This is the first chance we've had to take a breath. But the gracious El Rancho Inn and Suites has donated a shuttle for free.
Really?
You can come down. You could take BART to the Millbrae BART station. The shuttle will pick you up and drop you off at the southernmost end of the festival on Victoria Avenue. So we do make parking easy. So we want you to come down. There shouldn't be any excuse for you not to come down. Parking is always a bone of contention for a lot of people. So we try to make it as easy as possible. The Sheriff's Department this year, of course, they're new. They have been so great working with us. They, as always, have kind of been a little bit more lenient on parking as far as 1 hour or 2 hour. Just
ticket books in the pocket.
That's right. That's right. So we're letting you park where you normally shouldn't park.
That's a secret.
That's we
not shouldn't
anymore.
be saying that actually.
But we want to try to make it convenient for people to come out.
Yes.
So there shouldn't be any excuse for you not to come out and view the wares of the people that have spent all year making it. So come on down.
Well, the shuttle's new this year, right?
We've had the shuttle now for several years, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, El Rancho is great. They are a wonderful friend of our community.
I did not even know that.
Yes, and it's air conditioned, and they've been a chamber member for a long time. They've been a friend of the festival, and they want people to come down as well. And if you drink a little bit too much, you can go on over and get yourself a room.
Now that's a great idea.
Right? We try to make
Obviously,
it easy.
I've been partying too much to know about the shuttle.
Okay. Well, you got some drink tokens.
But we know now.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So we are covered. Is there anything you would like to add as a Mr. Chamber of Commerce?
Oh, come on out and visit our community. Besides the Art and Wine Festival, we've got a lot of organizations that have information booths so you can learn about the community. Like Lisa said, we've got the Boy Scouts helping out. The Sheriff's Department has been very supportive. The Explorers are out there directing traffic. So not only will we have a taste of the art and wine, but a taste of Millbrae. There's a lot of fabulous shops on Broadway and in the area. So it's just a great way to showcase Millbrae.
Well, and I couldn't agree with you more because it's a really good way to get to know. One thing I love about Millbrae is has that sort of small town feel to it. So when you go down Broadway, you have a lot of these really cute little individual shops that you can have for food, restaurants, or clothing, or jewelry, or anything like that. And it's really sort of special. It almost has sort of a village atmosphere, which I've always loved about Millbrae. It's a city, but it feels more homey and family-like because it does have that little village kind of feel to it. And a lot of people who haven't been to Millbrae, this is a great way to get to know the town, a great way to get to know the people, and a great way to have a lot of fun. You're going to have great food, you're going to have entertainment all day long, you're going to have fun for the kids, which they're going to adore. I believe there's an actual kids section, isn't there?
Yes.
What do they have over there?
Gosh, anything a kid would want, or at least I would have wanted when I was a kid.
A pony?
Besides the pony, jump houses, amusement rides. There's a great entertainment stage, a community stage put together by Millbrae resident Ken Kelly. So we've got a lot of local acts. You can kind of see the talent we have here in Millbrae. Great fun area, and I mentioned there was corn dogs over there earlier. So
He's thinking
really,
about the
Corn dogs seem to be a theme. There seems to be a little theme here.
That's right. Corn dogs.
So
if you come down, you can drop the kids off at the fun place where they can have a good time, and you can wander around yourself and buy some art. I mean, just from the booth here, I'm seeing a beautiful place for sculptured glass and jewelry and art. There's photography. There's just all kinds of crafts. Oh, wait a minute. I see a place for fudge.
Fudge, yummy fudge.
Wait a minute. I think I need to...
No, don't go anywhere. No, not yet.
Let me unhook here. It says live for more fudge, and I do. I definitely do.
I do. I really do.
Yeah, I really do. So, and there's wonderful things to do. And then, of course, after you have the fudge, you can sort of jog down the street and go and dance a little bit at the music. It's just a wonderful festival day. Now, is this your first year of doing this, Corinne, or?
This is my personal first year doing this, but Pro Event has been involved for the last 15 years. This is one of our favorite festivals to do. It is definitely one of the most community-oriented festivals. The Chamber is unbelievably fabulous to work with, and it is definitely... It is a very. It's
He's
a very.
Pay her now.
That's it. Hand it over, baby.
Just buying the corn dog.
It's a very positive group of people to work with, and it's just really a treat for us to come down here and do this festival every year, and we really look forward to it for next year.
Well, there's a lot to do. Obviously, you have to coordinate, all of this and the sky cam and all of the things that are going on, and making sure that everything's ready and right for everybody, so nobody can miss a beat in having a really, really good time. And it's a big job, but we have volunteers that are just amazing. Some volunteers have been doing this. I mean, who would you say is the longest volunteer as far as time spent? Now, I won't say the oldest.
We definitely don't say that.
Because there's nobody old here.
No.
Who has the tenure, if you will?
Well, the tenure is a wonderful lady who has been volunteering in this festival since its inception. 42 years now is Lee Clothakis.
Whoa.
She still is a volunteer with us.
Amazing.
She still, to this day, walks the streets. She makes sure everybody's taken care of. She makes sure all the volunteers are taken care of. She's our volunteer coordinator.
Wow.
She has done an amazing job. She was one of the pioneers of our festival. So my hat is always off to her. I have run this festival for 9 years now, and when she speaks, I listen.
Absolutely.
I still take in whatever she says, the knowledge that she gives us. She has been a great inspiration for us. We've also lost one of our other pioneers, Margie Wilson, who has been with this festival with Lee Clothakis. We've dedicated this year's festival in her honor. She has passed away, unfortunately, and we do miss her. But we are thinking of her, and she's in our hearts.
I'm sure she's here. I mean, if you've been with the festival that long, you're here, no matter what.
That's right.
Okay, well, I've loved talking to you. We'll talk a little bit after. But right now, I told you about that Skycam. Let's go take a look at what it's seeing.